Hello traders and investors, how are you doing today my friends? Welcome to another video here in the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, it is a pleasure to see you guys around here today. As you can clearly see, I am not in my office right now today. I was on a vacation last week, that's why I didn't record any videos for you guys on Monday and Friday as usual. So maybe my webcam is not that good. My audio maybe is not going to be that good as well. But I do promise you guys that our content is going to be as good as usual. All right, you guys know that our content is pretty good over here. If you are already my subscriber, you know that pretty well. Am I right? So in that case, remember to support this channel. Click on the like button. If you are not my subscriber yet, I really recommend you to subscribe because, again, our content is pretty good. I am not going to disappoint you over here. Every Monday and Friday, I record videos sharing my thoughts, my own insights about the stock market. So yeah, subscribe to this channel. I think you are not going to regret. In this video, we are going to talk about Tesla, the other EV stocks, Lucid, Xpeng, Rivian, and I will share my own opinion about how the stock market is doing right now. Okay, so let's start talking about the Nasdaq Index. If we look at the Nasdaq Index, last week we dropped sharply because this new COVID variant, Omicron, and etc. If you ask me, that's silly. Okay, I do not believe the stock market is going to repeat what it did on 2020 over here. I don't see it dropping for many reasons. This is not going to happen. Most likely, it's not going to repeat that movement. Okay, so we are pretty safe. And again, if you ask me, I think that was just the perfect excuse for the Nasdaq index to drop, to retest its 21 EMA, and right now it's already reacting. Okay, it's already doing a good reaction. We can see that reaction on the Nasdaq index, but if we look at the futures, NQ futures over here, let's see the current contract. Look at this reaction. We are doing a fantastic piercing line candlestick pattern. This is what is called this pattern over here. It is a piercing line candlestick pattern just above the 21 EMA after a very healthy pullback to the support level. So guys, this movement was very normal. Okay, if I wasn't aware of this new variant of any news, I would only thought this was just a harmless pullback. Okay, we are doing a pullback to the EMA. That's it. Normal. I don't see any meaningful bearish sign around. Okay, any zero, and we can say the exact same thing on Tesla. No, let's get back to NQ. For NQ, if you look in the 1 hour chart, we have a piercing line candlestick pattern above the 21 EMA. What's more, in the 1 hour chart, we just triggered this bullish pivot point. Okay, we did a higher low. This low was higher than the previous low, and now we are breaking the previous top level. So we are doing higher highs, higher lows in the 1 hour chart. What's more, what's even more interesting, where is this? What's even more interesting, I don't know you, but this seems to be an inverted head and shoulders to me. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but it really looks like an inverted head and shoulders. Every single head and shoulders or inverted head and shoulders, they are just a bearish pivot point followed by a bullish pivot point. Okay, so this was a classic reversal sign on the indices, and probably Tesla is going to do the exact same thing. We don't have a clear inverted head and shoulders over here, but if you ask me, Tesla is about to trigger its bullish pivot point over here. Okay, we did a higher low, and now we are breaking the previous resistance at 1132, $1,132 over here. This is the main key point on Tesla. By breaking this resistance, Tesla is going to seek the next resistance in the short term. which is 1201. Wow, that's very, very good. 1201. That's the next target on Tesla for us. I do believe it's going to hit there. What's more, what's even more interesting is we have a pivot point in the 1-hour chart, and in the daily chart we see that Tesla did the exact same movement the Nasdaq did. We did a pullback to retest the 21 EMA, and that's it. That's it. We retest the EMA on November 24. We did the bullish candlestick pattern, and right now we are triggering the pivot point in the 1-hour chart, heading to the next resistance. But in my humble opinion, guys, in my humble opinion, we are not going to retest 1201. We are going to fill this gap over here at 1208. That's my personal target on Tesla. This gap, 1208. Remember this price level. I do believe we're going to fill this gap. What's more, Tesla did a double bottom chart pattern over here in the daily chart, just above the mythical $1,000, which is a very symbolic price level for Tesla. $1,000. It is a round number, and it is quite powerful, and it did work as a very nice support level for Tesla over here in the past. And I still see the bias as clearly bullish. Nathan, what could make Tesla drop more? Well, first, we must see a bearish structure in the 1-hour chart, which right now we don't. We don't see any bearish structure so far. And we must lose the EMA in the daily chart again. If that happens, we are going to retest the $1,000 again, and that's it. That's as far as I can go. But if you ask me, the odds favor the bulls over here. 1208 is the most likely scenario to see Tesla hitting in the short, mid-term, the next few days, even in the next few weeks. All right. If you look at the other EV stocks like Lucid, guys, now is not the time to buy Lucid. Okay, it's not the time. A good time to buy Lucid is when it's near the 21 EMA, like here. Okay, here was a good time to buy. Now it's a good time to sell or to manage positions. When it gets closer to the 21 EMA again, then you can start thinking about buying it. Rivian, we can start thinking about buying Rivian. Well, I wouldn't. Okay, personally speaking, I am not that optimistic with Rivian right now. But if you ask me, we do have some very nice bullish indicators on Rivian. Okay, we do have. So I'm not gonna judge you if you wanna buy Rivian right now, because we went up nicely. The volume was pretty high. Now we are dropping with low volume. The volume is not that good over here. So this indicates that there's not necessarily sell pressure over here, but maybe it's the lack of interest because the market feels like Rivian is too overpriced. Maybe it's too overpriced, I don't know. Who am I to judge the fair price of Rivian? However, yes, it seems we found a bottom over here, and we did a spinning bottom candlestick pattern on Friday, and right now we are triggering this spinning bottom. So it is more bullish than bearish, but again, I am not that optimistic. I think Tesla is the best bet right now on the EV sector by far. Okay, I think Tesla. If you wanna buy an EV stock, Tesla is the best one. NIO is the only one that is dropping right now today. Okay, so it's a catastrophic scenario, but I don't see NIO as catastrophic as some people might think, because okay, we do have a head and shoulders chart pattern over here, right? I don't know if you can see, we have a very discrete head and shoulders, right? It's not that beautiful, but we do have a head and shoulders over here. Okay, as long as we don't trigger this head and shoulders, NIO will remain slightly bullish. Okay, not bullish, but slightly bullish. XPeng and Lee, they're looking quite similar, but Lee is much more bullish than XPeng. However, guys, now is not the time to buy XPeng, okay? Because we are near a resistance level, all right? Near resistance level, what the hell do? You sell, or do you think about selling if you see a bearish pattern around. And I don't like the size of this candle. Honestly, I don't like it. I think we have better options right now to buy, like Tesla at the breakout of this pivot point over here. It feels like we are going to do a breakout, okay? This is going to be natural resistance for Tesla, but we'll see, right? In the next few hours, we will have our answer. I think Tesla is a much more interesting bet. I really like how the Nasdaq is playing, and Palantir is a quite popular stock right now among you guys. I know you guys like Palantir a lot. I also like Palantir a lot, and if you ask me, Palantir is doing the exact same movement, a possible pivot point in the 1 hour chart. In fact, maybe this is even an ascending triangle chart pattern, right? By the breakout of $21.19, we are going to see the confirmation of a buy sign on Palantir that could make it fly again to higher levels. The risk reward ratio favor the bulls over here. We are having the bears are having a very hard time trying to break this support level. This is not happening, okay? We hit this support level, we bounce back up, we bounce back up. So it feels like this is a very strong support level. And by the breakout of 21.19, that's going to be phenomenal. Okay, I think it's going to be a golden opportunity to buy Palantir at a very discounted price. But I'm very optimistic with Tesla. I think it is a very good bet right now. I like how the price action is, and I really hope this is going to fly again. I am going to watch it very closely, and on Friday I will give you guys another update about my thoughts and insights about the stock market. All right. Thank you very much for your support, my friends. See you guys on Friday on our next video. Bye bye. Stay safe. Farewell.